There is no such thing as comfort. Comfort is when an individual experiences an extended period of time with little or no change. Yeah, that may sound great, but when you turn on cruise control, you're failing to realize that there is someone else out there fighting. For me, I stood still for too long. Sitting and idle, in my opinion, is when somebody is most vulnerable to collapse. And collapse I did. On June 7th, 2015, I had the world figured out, so I thought. The graduation commencement of almost 600 Carroll High School graduates had just concluded. My class was very close to one another, and as we went our separate ways, each and every one of us was starting the rest of our lives. Although this was something I looked forward to, as time slowly went on, I realized that I was sitting and idle. I was not fighting for the next great achievement in my life, and when I moved from Fort Wayne to Indy is when I started to fall. Slowly, the feeling of depression, sadness, loneliness, and anxiety that I've spent the last 5 years battling was coming back. Days later, I received a phone call that no one, especially someone who is tangled in the ongoing battle with various mental health disorders, wanted to receive from their high school sweetheart. There was nothing I could do, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, so I began my fight towards independent happiness. One thing I had going for me at this point was my grades, but I didn't have a passion for what I was studying. Luckily, I figured this out early and switched my major from mechanical engineering to business management. That was my first step in fight towards finding myself. I had to do what made me happy and what I could foresee myself doing in the future. Making any decision like this is tough, but to do it while I was going through so many internal struggles showed my willingness to fight on. College is a time for me to experience new things, meet new people, and most importantly, is a time for me to find myself. So many times throughout this semester I thought, when will the pain stop? And sadly, I had no control over this. No joy, no light at the end of the tunnel. So I did what I thought would change my perspective: travel. There are so many things in this world that I have been held back from and that I wanted to experience. Nothing was going to stop me. I packed my car and headed to New York City for a weekend. Why? I was in need of a wake-up call. And while on my voyage, I realized there was more out there than I thought. This trip was the inspiration for me to start my fight. Although it will be filled with ups and downs, this fight will be an overall uphill battle and a reminder to never be comfortable for too long again. My fight started during my first semester of college and will continue until the day I die. It's not what you achieve in life, it's what you overcome that really matters.